Please only take what resonates and leave what does not. I'll be looking at your overall energies and what's surrounding you. So they're restricted, they're trapped in regards to causing you the Three of Swords, which is betrayal, okay? So this is someone that you was connected to through, could be a family member, okay? Or it could be someone from the past, maybe, all right, that you met. But let's just say it's a family member, okay? Someone here you're unfairly treated. I think that you've ended a relationship here with someone. You felt like there wasn't equal give and take in this partnership, okay? You know, partnership could be a relationship with family members, someone, you know, not partnership like that, but, you know, a family, a relative, or you was just unfairly treated, okay? So, yeah, someone feels their back's against the wall. They're stuck. They could be in their emotions, overthinking. Maybe the guilt's kicking in regards to what they done, what their involvement was concerning you. I mean, we have loss, grief, betrayal. So they could have been involved in causing you some type of, you know, ending in some type of way. So this could have been someone that sold their soul. Maybe they were promised something in regards to you and they threw you under the bus. But I'm seeing like the guilt is kicking in. See the emotions, like the guilt's kicking in, their back's against the wall, they're overthinking, they're stuck. Yeah, the guilt's kicking in, okay? But you've got the truth, or you know, you may receive the full truth of the situation, okay? Also, someone may want to come back, someone from the past may want to apologise. I don't know, this person is this person. I don't think so. It may well be. But someone wants to apologise. It could be something to do with a water sign, I'm not sure, okay? It's like someone here was promised something. It could have been from some type of cult or someone that's part of some type of group. They could have been promised. They could have been promised something, yeah? They could have been promised something. And it could have been, they could have been under some type of illusion or delusional. And the person that was promising them, I think just using them, basically, to come against you as an opponent. Like, it's like someone close to you, using someone close to you to come against you. But, yeah, I'm seeing that, yeah, you didn't, you know, receive fair treatment, okay, in this situation. Or there could be a case that's not going in someone's favour concerning you. But I'm definitely picking up there was some unfairness concerning you. Victory, success, victory in reverse, justice in reverse. So this person, they could have got locked up, or maybe they're overthinking because, I mean, this is someone they wanted to mirror you so much. Okay, well, then you've got to live that person's lifestyle. Or if someone's been to jail, as they wanted to be you so much, they've got to take that part of you if you have been to jail. Do you understand? So this person could be going to jail as well, as they wanted to be you so much. Yeah, someone's having missed opportunities and they're sad for cloaking their energy, okay? Or someone feels sad for cloaking their energy. Maybe they need to apologise and explain why they had to cloak their energy. something about maybe, again, there could have been some type of investigation going on, okay? You could be healing from the situation, okay? You're healing. I wouldn't say you are. You've healed. Yeah, I mean, you're shining brighter than ever. So, you could be an Aquarius. You may have Aquarius in your placement. Okay. This could be someone that maybe you was in a relationship with, someone that was working behind your back. You could be anyone. They don't have to be an Aquarius. But the star represents Aquarius. Yeah, there was some type of betrayal. Or you could be another air sign. You could be anyone. But take the reading as it resonates. But something wasn't fair. But something's been made fair for someone, but unfair for another. Okay? With the Chariot in reverse and the Justice in reverse. Okay? So something didn't go in someone's favour concerning a case here. Alright? There was a lot of lies, illusions, secrets, hidden enemy coming to the surface. Bless me. So, King of Cups. There could be a mature, stable, compassionate individual. This could be someone that's emotionally balanced, okay? Or they see you, that you have this. Or this could be someone that has a lot of wisdom, or someone sees that, something about mastery over feelings, okay? This is someone that's compassionate, stable, diplomatic figure. You could have, again, this could be one of the cups. Asking God, is this the person he sent me? Holy Grail Cup of Love. Maybe someone hasn't expressed it, but they feel it, or I mean, this could be anyone. Someone just has emotions for you. But yeah, the three of those, collaboration, something was looked at. It's like a light was shone on a situation. So got someone there shining the light on something, something concerning money, some type of paperwork, could have been involving something was getting looked at with a fine tooth comb, fine tooth comb. Something didn't add up, or it could have been to do with, I mean, money. Could have been to do with fraud, signing someone's signature, doing something shady, receiving something that someone shouldn't have received, because it was yours. Okay, this was hidden in the dark. Someone was focused on self and the money, and they're doing something that they shouldn't have. No light's been shone on it, you see. Someone could sign something, or was something to do with money. Someone was just focused on the money, focused on self. But this situation's got them in problems. Yeah, now this person's stuck. You could have been guided, led by your spirit guides to move away from the energy, or withdraw your energy, okay, to introspect. So pay attention to, you know, again, I say to people, have a dream diary, dream journal, right? Because, you know, you may wake up remembering little bits of a dream. You can just write them bits down. But over time, when you put everything together, it will form a picture and you'll understand it more. At the particular time, you won't understand, like, you may dream of someone having a blue car and, you know, he's got a blue car. And it could have been the friend of a friend, you know, or someone's ex, or someone that was someone's connected to, or, you know, your cousin's car, something, you know, or just little details, all right? Whatever you can remember, just have your dream, because when you go back and you add everything up, it'll start making sense, and especially when you start having reoccurring dreams of a particular person, or your guys will, in hermit mode, even when you're sleeping, will show you through your dream state, like reoccurring dreams. If you keep having reoccurring dreams of a person, Spirit's saying, yeah, that's the individual that was in, that done this to you, okay? At the time, you may have been disregarding certain dreams, but maybe now things are making sense, okay? But there was some type of, someone was in competition with you. Yeah, someone was in competition. And the thing is, you didn't even know this person was in competition. You could be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there was people or someone in competition with you. You're not, you didn't even know that. You're like, what? You're not even studying that. So you got someone in competition with you. You don't even know. You're not paying attention to that. I mean, right now as well, because the Queen of Cups represent different situations. In the situation I explained, this is someone that obviously all they cared about was money, focused on money, so they've done something shady. But in another aspect, this could be your energy, Queen of Pentacles, you could be anyone, where now you're taking your focus on certain energies and you put that focus on yourself, and that ain't a bad thing, okay? Especially when you keep pouring into other people and you don't reciprocate the energy back. Or as you can say, see, there wasn't equal give and take here, okay? So this is about, yeah, some creative passion, okay? I don't know, this is someone and their partner, or they, I don't know, it's just not, you're not in competition with these people. They're competing with themselves, like, you're just focused on self, and you're not even paying attention to what other people do in their life is their business. If they want to compete with you, that's their business. That's not your prerogative, okay? But yeah, you could be, yeah, creative passion. You could be a reader, okay? Spirit is giving you the tools and resources to work with, to expose energy or to help others out, and to shine a light on a situation. So not only did Spirit give you the tools and resources, but gave you the dreams, vivid dreams, the downloads, signs and synchronicities, and gave you the tools to work with, to expose, shine a light on the person, okay? You could be a mother, or maybe someone here has a partner, and them and their partner's in competition, and you're like, what? Like, you're not even phased, like, they don't care about them people. Yeah, you're someone that's just staying on your own lane, minding your own business, like, you know, whoever wants to compete with you, that's down to them. You're not in no competition with anyone. You're just doing what you need to do for you. Simple as that. But there could be someone here where the angels are trying to bring you and another person together. You see the 2 cups, okay? There could have been a situation in this group situation involving a Sagittarius, okay? Because there's like a group and a Sagittarius. Or maybe a Sagittarius started seeing, maybe they started getting downloads, the truth, Temperance, Earth Angel. You may have Sagittarius in your placement. Or one of these people in the group was a Sagittarius, because we've got 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. They sent someone to fight you, and you were like, what? It's just competition, like... Some of you didn't even know this was going on around you. Until maybe you got the downloads or spirit started showing you. Okay? So, yeah, the moon, Pisces energy. So it could have been concerning a man here, or someone was already in a relationship, or someone was seeing a Sagittarius, or this person felt threatened by you, or some type of competition, and you didn't even know, or maybe someone acted funny around you, or you picked up on something, or you overheard something, and you're like, oh, right, okay, yeah. Or you started paying attention to the path that you was on, okay? But there could be someone that, yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. It could have been another air sign here. Someone that wasn't, I don't know, someone wasn't quick-witted in a situation, or maybe they thought that you went, or bold or something like that, or maybe they thought that you went, I don't know. Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone, it could have been like an air sign masculine, something to do with a court case, something's gone in. Maybe it's a man that's gone to jail, I don't know. Maybe it could be a Knight of Swords, an air sign. Someone knows that they're going to jail. Yeah, the Tower. There's a couple. Hi. There's a couple. Yeah. You're not in competition with the couple at all. Or maybe they think, oh well, my missus has got the crown. You're like, whatever. Like, who cares? Like, who cares? You're just doing you. You're not even, your back's turned to them. You're not even studying them. The Tower, there's someone's been exposed, or something come to light. So their foundation's slowly crumbling. I don't think even these two are even really happy with each other. They're not aligned with each other. Knight of Pentacles. Something's not grown over there. Someone wanted to come back towards you. Like, someone was waiting for the right time, or someone wants to give you something. Maybe you may receive something. I don't know, something about an apology, or... Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Someone was patient or practical. Maybe someone now knows that you're loyal and responsible. Okay? But this could have been after a long time of all this situation, or lies being told about you. Okay? So something around you could be getting tested, like your commitment or how you are. So, but you don't care for who's testing you. You're just doing you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just... you know, you could be holding back from energies, or there was energy here that wanted to have control. Again, it could have been an earth sign, someone in the family, past lover, whoever, but someone is overthinking, they're heartbroken. Maybe people are disgusted of finding out how far this person went, or like they literally threw you to the wolves, or they sold their soul to the devil, or yeah, it's just not good. They was promised something, and they failed. They failed when it comes to you, yeah. And now they're heartbroken, but you know, it was all control. I think this person was promised, yeah, if you can keep this person in that emotional loop of, you know, hurt, pain, loss, grief, sorrow, um, keeping them stuck, not having them moving on. Someone here was like working with this person, like guiding them, but also feeding them with whatever they were taking, or with money. And to you, all right, at one stage, so not anymore. But you've now pulled you back, so which means you got control of the situation. This person was only doing this because, again, all they cared about was money. They was only focused on money. Okay, and self. But yeah, there's definitely some type of collaboration going on behind your back. But boy, yeah, this person, yeah, they're at the Five of Cups now. Now they're crying, really heartbroken. But you know, that door's shut. There's no returning back to that situation. Okay, you're just moving on with your life. Yeah, you've gone through some type of transformation, or this situation's come to an end. It's over. Again, maybe this person's never been to jail, but again, as I said, as they wanted to mirror you so much and be you, and walk in your shoes, you could have been someone that back in the day's been to jail. So again, as they want to mirror you and be you, well, they're going to live that side of your life that you have lived once in your life. So maybe it's the first time going to jail, or, you know, maybe they're scared, or they don't know what it's going to be like, or, I mean, yeah, they're stuck. This person's stuck. I mean, they could be looking at easy way out. Like, how can I put this? Suicide. I don't really, I've got to be careful of the words that I use on there. Like, suicide, yeah? Suicide. Because it's eating them up. The guilt's eating them up. You know, and I suppose there could be a lot of other people that know about this person, like, wow, you actually done that, or you went that far. Like, there could be a lot of gossip and chat, or, you know, this person isn't seen in the light that they once was. They were a pathological liar with the moon. Okay, they could have come in between relationships, partnerships, friends, you know, whatever, relationship, partnerships. Yeah, they was in competition with you. But they, as I said, they sold their soul. There could be a lot of people, like, I mean, this could be not just one person, could be quite a group of them. I mean, you know, there's one person there, but there's a load of swords around them. So that could be like 8 people, and they're all overthinking, all backed into a corner, all back against the wall, stuck, restricted, or it could be one person. Okay, but I'm really picking up this could be more energies. All right. Maybe this is the last one to go to jail. I don't know. Okay, it could be a group of them, or someone here has to be put in a hospital or something like that, somewhere far for the confined, okay? Like, yeah, it's like they feel confined now. It's like they haven't got the freedom that they once had. Or maybe they've gone to some type of mental hospital, something like that, okay? Because of the length that they went. For some, it could be hospital, for others, jail. Or maybe someone's gone to hospital first of all, and then they're going to go to jail after. But someone's really, like, they feel restricted, their back's up against the wall, there's no getting away from this. Yeah, something didn't go in their favour in a court case. So yeah, something didn't go in someone's favour in a court case, and they, yeah. Yeah. Something about, there could have been some type of investigation going on. Maybe someone wants to come back around and apologise, like, look, you know, this was going on and I couldn't blow my cover, or I couldn't say much because I was helping this, or I was doing this, or I was part of this. You know, so someone may come back and apologise for, like, don't think that I weren't there, like I was concerned because I knew what was going on, but I couldn't come towards you, or I couldn't do too much or say too much because I was part of this, or there's an investigation going on. There was something, okay? So someone may want to come and apologise to you. Yeah, the truth came out in regards to a court case, a Crown's, could be a Crown court case, okay? There could have been something that had been stalled. The case had been stalled for so long. Like, the case kept getting put off. But yeah, the Crown got the truth. A powerful breakthrough. So there was a lot of confusion and illusions, especially for the investigators. But they had to, you know, work hard on this case to get to the truth. It's connecting dots and seeing who's connected to who, where someone was at this time, or were they connected with that person. You know, yeah. I mean, you know, I suppose things, when there's investigations, it takes some takes years, isn't it? Someone from your past, something about some of you could be closed off. I mean, again, some of you could have gone into hospital, you could have been sick, it could have been something that you've given, it could have been food, they were getting poisoned, it could have been anything, okay? You could have gone into hospital, all right? But the Four of Cups is like, you're over this. Or this could have been one of these energies that were trying to reach out and you're just over it. Or you're just closed off right now. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you could be an Aquarius. It could be anyone. It could be Sagittarius. Something to do with Scorpio. Death of a Scorpio. Or that could be someone's mother, grandmother. Yeah, there could have been some type of poison involved in regards to how passed away. Maybe someone tried to set you up for something, okay? You had nothing to do with it, and now something's gone back on someone else. It's like their lies, they've come unstuck. Like their lies are unraveling. They could have got questioned a few times, and, you know, the first interview they had, it didn't tally up to the second interview or the third or whatever. You know, sometimes I suppose that they let you go and then they'll bring you back a few months later, you know, and they can usually tell, I suppose, if the story changes, or, you know, they say if someone said it was on a Tuesday of last week, but then, you know, in this situation, but then, when, you know, when they get called back, let's just say a month later, they say like a Saturday 6 months ago, and they're like, well, you know, you never said that last time. So something about the lies catching up to someone. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it could be someone here. You may have an opportunity with someone that has that likes you. Yeah, you're not in a Knight of Swords. You're not worried, stressed, anxious, having sleepless nights. You're fine. Okay. I mean, there could have been a time when you may have been like this, or you were suffering depression, or you was going through things in your life, or you know, you was mistreated or unfairly treated. Now, this could have been years ago. I don't know. Okay. Maybe at times when he's by yourself, you had a little cry, or you just felt down, or whatever it was. But you've come out of that now. You've healed. Okay. And someone, and there's an energy that knows you've healed. You've healed from this, like, you know, your emotions. You're not letting your emotions run away with you, or, you know, when it comes to people coming towards you, yeah, you've got boundaries up. You could be cold, or, but not cold in a horrible way, but it's just sometimes you've got to be cold to be kind. Like, you've learnt from past lessons, like, you can't trust everyone. There were some people that you was, some people you've given too much credit to be honest, around you, and they didn't deserve your time, energy at all. And I'm picking up now you've realised this, and you're just not dealing with them type of energies. So anyone like that from your past, that door's shut, you're like, nah. No, I'm not giving you my time, energy, resources, nothing. So yeah, you switched up, you've turned from, you know, just being emotionally invested, or just looking at everyone like a friend, to being kind of cold with that ice cube in the background. Yeah, it's not an ice cube, but it looks like it. Yeah, it's like now you're kind of like, you're not playing. When it comes to your business, you're not playing. When it comes to people, you're not playing. No one can't just come in your life and whisper a few words and you're like, ah, that's so nice. Like, no, you're not easily fooled, played, manipulated. Them days are over. You've mastered your emotions, you've mastered people. Like, yeah, you've just switched up. Yeah, you're kind of like the ice queen now, I suppose. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you just, the Hierophant. Yeah, this could have been like higher organisation. It could have been some type of, as I said, there could have been investigation going on. Some truth come out, or someone lied about you, or something about your lifestyle, or they investigated you, or someone kept lying about you and you got investigated, and your lifestyle don't add up to this person, or they're adding what they said to you, and it don't add up to who you are, but it adds up more to who they are, and now they're getting the truth, and they're like, all right, okay, well, this seems like it's more you than it is that person, okay? So it's like some truth come out. You could be an entrepreneur, guru, spiritual teacher, healer. You can have, yeah, okay. But you could be a mystery to some people, or you're a mystery, or you're someone that's in hermit mode, or you could be a Virgo, or there's a Virgo that's gone within, or they've introspected, or the Hermit. Maybe Spirit is showing this person also who you are, okay? Or maybe they now know who you are, or you should have been this from years ago. okay? It's like you've had, you know, I mean, you may have manifested certain energies when you was younger or something like that, but there's something that you should have had. This, where you are now, you should have had it years ago, okay? But there was someone working against you to make sure that this didn't happen. For you to get to your full potential. I'm not saying like you didn't work or, you know, do you know what I mean? Or whatever. But, I mean, you shining brightly, being a star, some of you. Some of you, like, it's happened later on. Others of you, it should have happened earlier. But you had someone that was in competition working against you. Okay? In relationships, friendships, partnerships, whatever. Okay? You could have been someone as well. You got jobs, people come in your jobs, got you sacked from your job, all little things like that, okay? You having missed opportunities, Five of Cups, missed opportunities. So this could have been something to do with a Scorpio that was involved with another family member, you know, where you just had opportunities being with this karmic family. And some of you could be thinking back and like, yeah, I remember when they've done this and done that and done that. But you're not dwelling over it, it's just moving on. And especially finding out that someone close to you or a family member threw you under the bus, sold you out, sold their soul to the devil. Like, it's making you think in a sense, well, boy, if a family member can do that, who else can do that? Like, what the fuck? Sorry to swear, but yeah, it's really made you kind of put your boundaries up now, because it's like, boy, if my own blood can do that, then you know, like, yeah, you're closed off now towards anyone just offering you no cut. You're not just taking a cut from people like you once did. Like, you know, people can't come and use a little few emotions to try to get in. Yeah, you're not having it. You're not having it. You'll only give your time and energy to people that you feel is worth it or gives you back. Okay? You won't pour into people that are not pouring into you. People that respect you and pour into you, is equal give and take. You will pour back. Those that disrespect you or don't pour into you or there's no equal, you're gone. You're not entertaining it. Yeah? You're not throwing your pearls amongst swines no more. Investment. Someone could be looking back at you or thinking something about investment or investing. Yeah, we've got this fire, sun, weight. I mean, you had, look, burdens put on you again. Carries a lot of burdens, one after another, year after year, or throughout your life, or getting one job, someone going in there, getting you the sack, getting another job, someone lying and getting you the sack, or, you know, people wanting you, just, you know, coming in between relationships, lying, just a lot of trickery, lies, deceit, mirroring you, gossiping, making people look at you differently, and you having no clue of what's going on, but then finding out like, wow, really? Okay. Or, you know, your guys just had enough and said, no, you've got to see what's going on, what this person or this group are doing. But yeah, there's a lot of burdens put on you, but you turn them burdens into something powerful, okay? And Spirit is like, yeah, don't worry, because I've got this, yeah? I'm going to give you the tools and resources to work with. And everything you've been through, i.e. the burdens that you've carried, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to expect you to expose the burdens. I want you to speak about the burdens, everything you've gone through. Don't feel no way, talk about it, because it'll help others that have also gone through things. Okay, and it will help your healing process. So I want you to talk about all the burdens that people have placed on you. Okay, Spirit says, I gave you the tools and resources to work with to expose these energies. There you go, there's the table, there's all the equipment there. Okay, and yeah, get on your platform and I've given you the keys, basically. Yeah, so whoever you are, okay, whatever, I mean, you could be, platform could be anything. You could be a singer, maybe things that you've gone through and you're talking about real life stuff, or you could be, you know, entrepreneur, could be a reader, could be anything, okay, content creator, whatever, all right, but whatever it is, you could have a podcast, or you talk about, you know, things or family situations, I don't know, whatever it is, okay, but yeah, generational wealth. You're not emotionally invested in certain people, and you've detached. Yeah, you've detached, and you're embarking on your own journey of self-enlightenment, and that's where you are now. And energies that, you know, that you come across that didn't deserve your time or energy, the door's shut on them. These are people that want to hold you back, or they're the people that they're held back in their life, and you're not entertaining them. Your back's turned to them, okay? I mean, look, you've got someone here waiting at the right time to try to come back around. You've gone. You've gone. Like, what are they waiting for? Maybe they were hoping that you turn back around and go back. Like, no, them days are over. You're not emotionally invested in this energy, these people. You're gone. Like, you know, they're wasting their time. Someone thought, yeah, you'd be back around, or you're like, no. Someone thought that you'd be stuck crying over them, or, you know, they thought you couldn't move on, or something to do with relationship, or someone thought something about putting you in a third party and that would break you and destroy you, and or someone thought that and you were like, no, I'm good, take care, I'm telling you. Yeah, you're not throwing your pearls amongst swine, yeah? You know, that's old saying. The devil, you're not dealing with bondage, addictions. Someone may have people wanted to bind you to them, or people were addicted to your energy, or people that's on a dark path, or you moved away from these energies, you weren't emotionally invested. Something about a Capricorn, okay, trying to hold you back, or was working with a group, or this is someone you knew from your past, and that person, like, you're like, nah. You've moved away from that person as well. Like, all these type of people, you're like, God, why did I even put any time or energy into you? But again, at the end of the day, it's just, you've learnt your lesson by it, innit? You're not attached to these people, you're moving on. You're not emotionally invested, and that's it. Yeah, you left people out in the cold. You've got people from the past wanting to come back around. You're like, to the hell, F no. Right, you can stay out there. Like, yeah, you're not entertaining these people. Again, ever. So, like, they need to just give it up. Someone there could be in a bad position. The same people that, you know, done you bad, now they're at the Five of Pentacles. Some of them could have lost their home, or someone could be homeless, or they're sleeping in their car, and, oh, they're like, oh, let's go back round to so-and-so's. They helped me out back in the day. Like, yeah, let's just go and give them a bit of a sob story, and we'll get our foot back in the door. You're like, no. I don't think so. That's your business. I don't care. Like, you don't care for these people. That's their life's their life, isn't it? They didn't care for you. You're not entertaining these people. They're just users, opportunities, and you're not dealing with it. Yeah, you know what your worth is, and it ain't these type of energies. You know who you are. I know you ain't going to allow anyone to make you feel or tell you anything better. Yeah? You love yourself. When you start respecting yourself and loving yourself, you get that energy back. You're not pouring your energy into people that weren't pouring into you. Yeah? People wanting to be your lover or have you as a side piece. You're like, no. Yeah, you're happy. You may have just packed up, left, just threw a couple of things in a bag and you was gone. It's like, you're like, yeah, I'm just leaving everything behind. Or if you could have lost things in the process, I don't know, some of you could have moved, or some of your stuff went missing. You're like, I don't care, you can have it. You don't give a shit no more. You're like, yeah, whatever. You know, it's like the little things that they stole off you, or things went missing. You're like, whatever, you can keep it. Good luck to you. Bye. Like, you just don't care no more. And people actually thought like this would have you heartbroken, upset. Oh my God, I can't handle it. And you're like, yeah, whatever. Keep it, throw it on the bonfire. I don't care. You're just gone about your business. You really don't care. You don't care. You're like, it's just, you know, material stuff. I'll get that back. No problem. Take care. Yeah, you've just gone about your business and you're happy. I mean, look, you're not carrying a lot, but you're happy. Yeah? And that's all that matters. There could have been a Virgo who was involved. You know, they want not to take the leap of faith, and they was involved in something here. Or this could be someone that maybe, you know, even people that you had children with, or that treated you wrong, or one person or whoever, or, you know, they were working with a group, or I don't know, you're just not dealing with none of these people. You don't care who they are, to be honest. You're just done with all of them. King of Pentacles. Yeah, people have been exposed here as well, okay? Could be a King of Pentacles that's got their eye on you, okay? Someone's, you know, done well for themselves, stable, successful, grounded. Yeah, this is your energy. Yeah, luck, passion, new adventure. Yeah. The High Priestess. Yeah, well, you've got a gift. Like, you know, I just think sometimes maybe people saw something in you when you was younger that you didn't see in yourself. And, or there was something about you that someone here was just hateful and jealous of, and they didn't want you reaching your full potential. But, yeah, this situation you're in now should have always been yours. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not dealing with trickster energies, people that want to go back and forth and juggle you and use an emotional manipulation. People think they can come back around again. Okay? Earth sign energy. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm not even interested in you. I ain't got no feelings for you. Like, them days are over. You're a memory in the past. Don't care how big your wand was. Yeah, you're like, yeah, you're a memory in the past. Like, yeah. Someone thought that you'd be bound to them, or you'd be, you know, waiting for them to come back around. You're like, no, I'm good. Yeah, you're not, see the cups, you're not emotionally invested. Yeah, you had people sneaking around, stealing off you, thieves. Wow. People trying to set traps for you to get you arrested because they were jealous of your path that you was on. Like, just fools, idiots, like, you're just like, please. Or traps were left for energies and they fell into the trap. Yeah, you close the cycle out. You're protecting yourself now. Yeah, it's only about equal give and take from now on. Yeah, you're not pouring into people that don't reciprocate the same energy. Yeah? Simple as that. You're good, you're independent, self-sufficient, you can take care of yourself. Someone here may have lied and said you was incompetent, or you couldn't take care of your children, or you couldn't... Someone just may, because look, you've got the Empress as well. Someone may have said that, oh, you know, your kids were starving, or you didn't... Kids were scruffy, or... Just such lies. I mean, look, you're independent, self-sufficient, you've always been. Maybe you just didn't get no help or something back in the day, or you didn't have family that was supportive. Just liars. They just wanted to rip everything from you. Your family, tear your own family apart. Just right out wicked. Just no good. Look at them. Look. I mean, the audacity. They tried to say that you couldn't take care of yourself. This is how you were looking when it was them. This is your energy, Divine Feminine. That's their energy. Hello? Like, can you see the difference? They were trying to say you can't take care of yourself. I think you can. I mean, look, have a good old look. Look how they're looking at you. I mean, you've got a cheek. This person's got a cheek. I mean, this could be a fire sign that was in competition. You're like, there's no competition here. What you want? Like, what part don't you understand? There's no competition here. Like, you can blatantly see the difference. You know, this could be someone in their partner, and they're like, yeah, well, don't worry, babe, we've got the crown, whatever. Yeah? And this could have been someone that's in competition with you all along, kept doing spell work, and it's backfiring. I mean, look at it, look. This could be someone that's, I mean, that's just, it could be a fire sign, it could be a Taurus, it could be whoever, okay? Or someone was working with, there was a couple here working together. These people, I mean, they're on the dark path, look. I mean, look, these are the ones where, look, they've hit rock bottom. That's their life. I mean, this is how they wanted you, by the way. They wanted you homeless, out on the street begging. Look, she ain't got no shoes on. These people are wicked. They literally wanted you, like, freezing to death outside. They wanted you hitting rock bottom. They wanted you not taking care of yourself. There was a lot of witchcraft done on you. Yeah? But you know how you turned out? Like this. And if someone keeps doing this now, then it's still backfiring. It's like they're not getting it. They're you see, like the bandages on the head. The head's not good. All right? It's like this magic has done something to them. It's turned them a bit crazy, I think, to be honest. It's like they've got some real entity attachment. I don't know if they have been referred to a hospital. Maybe this person's been seen rocking and talking to themselves. It could be all that as well, I'm picking up. Because, you know, in certain hospitals, psychiatric hospitals, I don't know, but I suppose they you know, keep an eye on you, don't they? And, you know, there's, I suppose there's speakers in the, you know, where they can talk to you for a speaker, I don't know. Someone there that's like rocking back and forth, or they're mumbling to themselves. You know, it's just crying, mumbling, rocking. Yeah, not doing good. Yeah, I think, yeah, someone went overboard with, and this could be years of abuse of, you know, what they were doing, going to practitioners and, yeah. It's like now you've pulled your energy back. Now this person's feeling the full force of everything that they've done on you, because they can't be in your energy. They can't, like, you know, like an umbrella. They can't hide under your umbrella. They can't soak up your energy, because it's like they want to put their bad karma on you. Yeah, so, and you've removed yourself. Once you remove yourself, then the energy deals, that energy gets their karma and judgment. And once you're not in the same home, or you don't give them access to your energy, or they can't come and steal your earring, or something that you wear, or something personal, or a sock, or even a piece of your hair out your hairbrush. Like, these people can't get access to your energy. So they could be just using stuff from the old whatever they had, or something like that, or you know, they're so desperate still to get in your energy so that they could, you know, that's what I'm saying. be careful of, yeah, people come and it could be just something simple, something that you've touched. Okay, it could be like, I don't know, like this is oil for vape. Like you could be saying to the person, "Oh, I bought some oils, yeah," and you've touched it, and they're like, "All right," and I'll throw that in the bin for me because it's empty now. And they're like, "All right," and then the next thing they're taking it, yeah, because it's got your energy on it. You touched it. It's got, yeah, your DNA or whatever on it, and they can use items that you've touched, or your energy's been associated with it. Yeah, and then they start doing their magic, but it's backfiring. It backfires and their own foundation started crumbling. Yeah, and that's the truth. Then we've got a Capricorn here, right? They're bound to, they've got some bondage or addictions, okay? Maybe someone has caught something, I don't know, or maybe their wand is the be-all and end-all for them, and that's all they got, or that's how they attach women to them. Or they know in regards to draining people's energy, okay? They'll take all your blessings and leave you drained and, whilst they're like feeling great, and then they start receiving all good things in their life. Or some energies, maybe when they were around you, things were going great. And since you've pulled your energy back, things are crumbling in their life. And they're like, no, we need to get back round to so-and-so. You're like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Them days are over. Yeah? Knight of Cups. Yeah. Opportunity. Romantic, intuitive, emotional, mature. No, sorry, nature. Someone's following one's heart. Okay? So someone could be saying to their guys, wow, is this the one you sent to me? Or thank you, Lord. Or, someone's come across you, or you've been seen or spotted or something like that, okay? And there's someone who didn't want you seen. They wanted you hidden in the dark. Yeah, they want you hidden in the dark like this, look. Every time they were doing this, they just wanted you hidden away. So no one would see you. Now there could be someone else in the spotlight that's, up there, well known. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you had people jealous of you. You're very confident. But there's a lot of jealousy around you as well. And boy. It's people wasted time when really they should have put that time and energy on themselves, rather than, putting all this negativity on you, being jealous of you and wanting to bring your tower down. They put so much time, energy, backstab, constant, and everything. It's an inevitable ending. Like your guy, or the hope, divine had enough. Like, I've had enough of this person or these people. Yeah, your ancestors, like, yeah, the Most High had enough. Like, that's coming from the sky. He had enough. These people are like, oh, well, so-and-so's on their own. Who have they got? Well, they've got more powerful people than all these energies had surrounding them. There ain't nothing more powerful than God and the angels. Like, hello. Like, when they're talking about you and your team, who's your team? Okay, well, say no more. Thing is, your team was invisible. That's what makes it more dangerous, because they thought you was on your own. And that's why God was like, okay, let them all gather up in their little herd. Let me just sit back and say, all right, okay, so you're involved. You're involved. You're involved. You're involved. And you go there, then you go here, then that one will follow you. Oh, that's another one that's involved. Okay, you two are involved. Yeah, so... God had a plan. God knew this secret all along. Knew everything that everyone was doing. All right, okay. Is that what you're doing next, yeah? Okay. Oh, that's what you're planning next. Okay. Yeah, God's just up there like this, look. Oh, you're doing more witchcraft. All right, okay. Yeah. Now all the lies and the truths, all the lies and that have come out, and the backstabbing and, you know. Something don't look like it's you, or they try to say something was you and you don't add up to what energies were saying. Just liars. Yeah, you stood your grounds, or you stand in your grounds, or something to do with it. I don't know. Could be different. You know, look, we've got different fire signs. Not all fire signs are bad. I mean, there's one here that's with a partner where, you know, they're doing something shady and it's backfiring. Or they lied and it backfired. But then you've got another fire sign who could be standing their ground to energies that have come against them. All right? There's many out there. And they're standing their ground because there's people jealous of them. Right? So, you know, you're someone here where you had a group competing against you. Now you standing up to the group. Or there was someone here that was working with a group, or someone was in competition and people in the community know about that person, and you know, there's arguments and fights and clashing of egos, and someone's trying to block out energies, sending him, or maybe they're cussing him in messages, or there's not nice things being said or something like that, and someone's blocking out messages. Okay, or could be something to do with a couple that were both sleeping around and whatever. Okay, yeah, luck, passion, new adventure. So, you know, she was going through a new adventure, he was going through a new adventure. But I don't mean getting the wand, like using the wand. Do you understand what I mean? Or it could have been that, you never know. Yeah, but, you know, they want to act like, oh, our relationship's great. Like, it's not actually. You could be someone that's getting public recognition, or someone here was in competition with you, and all they cared about was their ego and you outshining them. Okay? But at the end of the day, like, you know, if you come across someone where they're doing something, you're doing something, you're getting recognition, you're both getting recognised, you know, someone's found their path, their calling, you found your path, your calling. There shouldn't be no worrying about who's outshining who. Do you understand what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like, you found your niche. That's great. You found your calling. You found, you know, what is your gift. And just work on that. Don't worry about someone else outshining you. Right? Just do what you do best. It's as simple as that. Don't worry about other people outshining you. When you start worrying about that, rather than concentrating on what's important, then you start losing focus and track because you're concentrating on what others are thinking. Just pay attention to yourself. And that's how you succeed in life. Or, you know, you could get, two people can come together and you can both work together and help each other. Do you understand what I'm saying? If there's people here that are on the same type of path. Okay? But yeah, there could be someone, you know, they was a bit on their high horse in regards to a group in a community. All right? That could have been someone from your past, but or they like the attention of people, and you're like, well, it's what it is. You know, it depends what it is that you do. If you're doing something where you're publicly known, of course you're going to get the attention. It's just... But yeah, but you see, the problem comes when people are doing on their lane, but then they see you as a threat, and then rather than them just worry about their business, they want to try to knock you because they see you as competition. Like, just, you're lucky you got a gift. Just carry on with your gift. Stop wasting time on someone else that you obviously feel threatened by, because you wouldn't have attacked them in the first place. So just don't worry about it. Just do you. Someone could do something completely different to you, and they're still jealous of you. And you're like, why are you worrying about me? Everyone's got a gift, but it's you find it in that gift. And you're not going to find a gift if you're studying other people and looking to destroy them. You're just wasting time. Yeah, someone's receiving some real bad karma. Okay. I mean, we've got the Death card, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I mean, that's not good. It's bad karma, really bad. Justice in reverse, yeah, it's not good. Someone's not receiving, yeah, it's not good. Someone may want to communicate with you. Someone that's could be burdens or energies, something about having uphill struggles, or someone can't believe, like, you know, you've dealt with all that and you're still moving forward. Or you know, what's been placed on you, like, and they could be like shocked, like, oh my God, I wouldn't have been able to deal with that. It was a lot, but you know, it is what it is. What don't break you makes you stronger. Everyone's character is different, isn't it? Some people break under pressure, others thrive under pressure. Do you understand? Four of Cups, yeah, you're over it. Like, you're not drinking the poison no more, or people like, go and have one drink, come over. Like, nah, I'm good, thanks. Or, you know, you just don't eat or drink off nobody, like maybe how you used to before. Like, oh, I'll just cook a nice plate of, you know, do you want some juice? Like, no, I'm good. I'll go to the shop and buy a bottle of juice, thanks. Or just bring your own juice yourself, or, yeah. Two of Swords. Yeah, someone there tried to keep you stuck at a crossroads. Wow. Don't know, that could have been someone else that you were with. You could be Aquarius, could have been another air sign that you was with. Maybe she's got straightish hair. She wanted to keep you stuck at a crossroads. Or maybe this couple are together and they're both stuck at a crossroads. I know he looks like he's sulking, or I don't know, or there was two men fighting over a woman here, or he felt like he's in competition, or she was acting like she was the divine one, or she was slagging off someone else and running up her mouth about someone else, and the truth's come out, or someone was acting like, no, it weren't me, I didn't have nothing to do with it, like, but they were the culprit behind it. Or you've got to realise now something. But yeah, someone was trying to guard their self. Like, no, I don't know nothing about it. No, it had nothing to do with me. But yeah. I literally told them to keep the money and stay from me. Yeah, exactly. Keep it. Yeah, that's it. If it means so much, take the lot. enjoy your life. Yeah, because God will give you back what you've lost. Trust me on that, okay? That's why the karma is not good for them right now. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that they've lost it, okay? Or they'll end up, it won't last that long. But Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that means that they're losing money. That's not good. That's really bad karma. And that could be, you know, once that money's dried out, that's it. They're going to, inevitable ending. Like, this ain't good for this person. Inevitable ending. Like, you've got two endings. Like, this is some real bad karma. Like, this is endings after endings after endings. Whether it's death or just inevitable endings, or they're burnt out, they're completely defeated. Inevitable endings, real bad karma. Wheel of Fortune, done, finished. Wow, this is bad for this person, or these energies, whoever they are. Yeah, I don't think, like, if you, they could be acting from the outside that they're great, but behind that posterior, it's all a show. Trust me, when I mean this person, when they're on their own, they're like, oh my good days, yeah. They know, but they won't show it in front of people. This will be an energy that they won't show this in front of people. Yeah, but behind closed doors, they'll be like, oh, yeah. But they'll try to show face and keep up the facade and all that, like everything's great. No, it ain't. No, it's not. Yeah, look, all the cups are empty. All opportunities gone. I'm telling you, God, Spirit is not playing with this person. Like, this person's been stripped from everything. All the cups are empty. No more opportunities. Ras. This person's going through it. Holy Spirit ain't playing around. So, like, yeah, you want to play games, all right? Watch this then. And that could be, you know, I don't know for how long. It could be for generations. Everything will crumble. No blessings whatsoever. No more opportunities. Can't cast no more illusions. Everything's going to crumble and fall. Everything's going to backfire. This ain't good for this couple, this person, whoever they are. This ain't good for them. But, you know, that's what happens when you think you can play with God. Yeah? God's like, all right, okay, you want to work with that team? That's fine. I'll just wipe my hands off you because you want to work with that spiritual warfare. You done the work. You had faith. You walked with faith. You done the work. You walked away from people, places and things that never served your higher good. This is why you are receiving blessings from the Most High. And those that come against you that didn't have a religion or didn't believe in this, but, you know, they believed in that, or, you know, they sacrificed this or offered up this or done these sacrifices to gain money, riches and all that. It's at the end of the day, when you can't come correct, the devil don't care. Take you out as well. This thing don't care. Don't care. All right? But you walk in faith and you walk with the Most High God. Right? You do what he says. He will give you the knowledge. He will give you the secret and he will bless you. Okay? Some of you did. You just had faith. You walked alone on your journey. You've done it alone. And that's why God is blessing. God blesses those that put the work in. God blesses those that have been through the worst. You know, I mean, only God knows what you've been through. I mean, you know, God knows what we've all been through. And I don't mean from the last 10 years. I think, you know, from when we were a child growing up, things that we can't remember, things that was done to us, you know, whatever it is, just things that have been, and God just like has got a list, checklist. All right, okay. they've been done that, they've been done that, they've been done that, they've been done that, they've been done that. Like just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. Things that was out of your power, okay? Things that you weren't aware of, things that were done to you. And God's just like, got the list there and like, okay, well, that person didn't see because they were too young or too, you know, or they weren't there, or they didn't live there, or the back was turned to that situation, so they didn't know what was going on. But God saw everything, everything. I was like, all right, let me set this person or these people, add up all their karma, because it's coming, everything's coming down. All their blessings are going to be stripped, taken from them. No more opportunities. Every time they try to do something, it's just going to crumble and fall. Okay? That could be financially. Again, you've got people passing away, people losing their home, people losing their job, people getting in car crashes, people can't afford to, you know, pay for the cars to get it fixed, cars getting repoed, relationships breaking up, like, yeah, okay? Yeah, they got exposed. Exposed for not good stuff as well. It could have been like some, you know, some type of criminal network ring, G-A-N-G, going on here concerning this as well. And that's another thing. God's like, you people are finished. Whoever was part of this cult, this group, God's like, you're filthy, you're disgusting. Like, yeah. Sacrificing. Trafficking, stealing people's children, things like that. You know, people having to deal with loss, go through grief because, you know, they can't find their child, or the child's been kidnapped, yeah? Loss, grief, betrayal. Like, just wickedness. These people are right out wicked. And some of you may have been in this G-A-N-G, this group, working with these people. You may not have known how deep this actually rabbit hole goes, yeah? And you're there working alongside these people thinking they're your friends, or you were working in a group with them, and you didn't even know how deep this goes. And some of you got to realise, oh my God, is that what it's into? Like, yeah, and you're moving away. Some of you cutting off them energies. Like, no, I got nothing to do with you. Or we've got someone here that just pops out babies everywhere. You know, they sleep around. They don't take care of their children, or someone's got kids here, there and everywhere. Or they've got, you know, the mother of their children that they don't have contact with, or they don't, you know, set up a little, you know, they haven't got something, yeah, they're just, they've got a Capricorn here, well, they're just bound to addictions, to sleeping around, popping out babies, got some love child somewhere, favours one child over another, prefers one child that's in and out of prison than the other child that goes to work but may have got under the influence of drugs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I prefer my son that's in and out of jail than the other one that works. He's a bit of a bounty. I don't like that one. He's not gangster. Like, what? Like, how can you... Do you know what I mean? Things like that. It's just not good. Yeah, it's an investigator that got some truth. You've taken a leap of faith. You could be a Virgo. Maybe you've moved away. You could have taken a leap of faith and moved away from this Capricorn, like, okay? Or it was a friend that you surrounded yourself with. Yeah, a lot of manipulation and trickery. But also someone here is manifesting, okay? But again, you know, God gave you the tools and resources to find out the answers, to see the manipulation and trickery. Okay? Yeah, God had this, God had your back all along. He's like, God, don't worry, my child. You can't see ahead. I can. Don't worry. Walk in faith. I've got you. Let them think that you're on your own. That's all good. Let them all come together and, you know, as a group and bully and intimidate and do what they're doing. I've got you, my child. I'm watching all of them down there. Okay? Each and every one of them. Yeah. Like, yeah, they're on their own. We can bully them easily. Ha ha ha. Who they got? Look, we've got all of these. And God's up there like, okay, well, you know, she's got some other energies, very powerful in different realms. Yeah, entities that you can't even see. That are, what? Yeah, do you understand? You and whose army? Like, and God's like, all right, okay, all right. God's there like, okay, there's nothing hidden. Yeah. Gave you sacred knowledge. Yeah, thank you, Lord. Love you, God. Seven of Pentacles. I was watching something on, what was it I saw? This was on the algorithm. Something come up on YouTube yesterday. I was going to see it last night. And this guy come on there. And he said, it got me really annoyed. He said, he said, you think the Most High is God? He's this, he said. This is hell that we're living on. I was like, oh my days. That's someone that is like, yeah. I was like, wow, okay. Yeah. Boy. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you were innocent in a situation, okay? Travel. Communication, travel, communication. Ace of Cups, yeah, told you. Holy Grail cup of love. The divine's pouring into you. Or the divine's giving you someone. Yeah, that will love you, or vice versa, okay? Yeah, someone could be watching you from afar. Four of Wands. Wow. Celebration. Yeah, you could get a new home. Could be moving into a new home. Yeah, you got some blessings coming your way, I'm seeing. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Bye.